Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, same here. I'm fine. And what about you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so we are meeting very first time. So I think first we
Yes,
just start this conversation. I really want to know about yourself. Can you please tell me about yourself?
yes, of course. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Yeah, I'm Priyanka. I'm connecting from Jharkhand, and I'm a I'm a housewife. I'm mother of two kids. And if you talk about my education qualification, I have completed my B.Ed as well as Master in Commerce and a B.Com. And after that, I have 3 to 4 experience in teaching field. Now this day I am taking online classes on, and apart from this, then the rest of the time I just utilize to learn to enhance my communication skill. So I am learning English this day and some other skill like a short it's a short duration skills. That's all about me.
Okay. Okay, so why did you not tell about your hobby? What is your hobby?
Okay, yeah, I'm forgetting. Actually, my hobby is learning new
No
things
issue.
and exploring new places. Yeah, I'm a fond of pressing new places to learn their culture, their tradition, and the way of
Mhm,
living in that particular place. So yeah, whenever I feel to go anywhere, just I'm just fond of visiting
mhm,
any places. And if I'm free, that I like to chat with friends. Whenever I'm
okay.
ideal on a seat on a home and I feel depressed, like at that time I like to chat with someone who can motivate me. And apart from
Mhm,
this, uh, um, I'm learning and I watch like some podcast, some like a conversation, English conversation related video and other things. That's all.
mhm. That's a pretty good. Okay, so do you know introduce myself?
Yeah, yeah, of course, I don't know about you.
Okay, so well, my name is Mansi Bajpai. As you know that, I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master's subject of English literature from Dayanand Anglo Mahavidyalaya, Kanpur University. Apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27, and I'm teaching as well. That's pretty much about me.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Yes.
how long have you been learning this language and what's your experience?
I have been learning this language since 2022. I think it was not consistency. I didn't create my consistency. So once I started teaching, then I can say my journey has started. And I dive myself in that language because in a starting time, I didn't like this language. I hate this language. But to be honest, just because of to teaching, I started learning this language, and now that is it.
Okay. So,
Yes. So
yeah,
tell.
for a
Hmm.
learning purpose, you are learning for your interest is to enhance your communication skill.
No, no. As I told you, for a learning, when I was studying at intermediate, there was no any environment where I can learn that language, and where just only one subject which I have to teach, which I have to study just because of to pass the exam. And there's
Yes.
no any environment, not any background, because I just complete my all
Mm-hmm.
study in Hindi medium board.
Yes.
So for me it's very difficult to learn that language, to immerse myself into that language. But after intermediate I realized that language is very important, because if you really want to do anything else in the study field, so of course you need this language. So I had joined one institute where I have given a 6 month, but I wasn't be able to learn that language just because of to my core of interest. But after that, I got a one opportunity of teaching. So without thinking, I grabbed this opportunity and I start teaching that same language in my institute. So that was, I can say that that was a very good chance for me to improve myself, to improve my communication skills. So now I am learning and teaching, both work I'm doing.
Okay. So, so which subject, like English language or some other subject you teach?
Yes, spoken language. I provide a spoken lecture,
Okay, now offline, online.
offline, online, both.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, what do you think that like you have like you told that you have master in English literature, right? So what do you think that ki,
Yes.
means reading and speaking both are different? Like what do you study in your college and school and
Mm-hmm.
apart from this like a speak if you are speaking both are different things or same? Because both
Yeah, of course,
many
if we
people
talk
can speak.
about
Yeah, many people can read, write, but when the time is coming to speak, they don't speak a single word.
Hmm. That's a reality. First thing is that I would love to clear here. If you have done your master in any subject, like I have done my master subject of English literature, so literature is not a communication part. Literature part of author, poets, prose, that all are things you have to learn, and you should have to give the proper your 100% to cover that subject because that is a very vast syllabus in literature as well. So this is totally different. Okay, if we come to speaking,
Yes,
if we come to language, so of course, on that time, you need something, you need different things. And if we talk about reading, so of course, reading help you to speak English, but the interest is matter here. To be honest, reading is not my cup of tea. And I just learned that language by the help of language, by the help of grammar, and by the help of listening. I listen more. So first of thing, it's very important for people who are really wants to learn that language. They just find out their interest part where they have interest because there's a lot of people who are not good at reading like me. I am not good at reading,
yes.
but still I am speaking
Mm-hmm.
that language. Still I am able to understand what the people are saying in front of to me.
Yes,
So
yes.
first you should find out your strength, where you are strength, what is your command. Then you are able to get the point and you will get the best result. So if I am auditory person, I listen more, I can observe more. So I listen more. I try to listen podcasts. I try to listen. We can say that watch movies. Sorts of things I have done to cover that my communication skills to improve myself.
Okay, how many hours in a day like you spend to learn this language?
To be honest, I am not giving a single hour to learn that language because the interest, what I have, it's nothing. So I started this language by the help of, I started learning that language by the help of teaching. So I know that the topics I have to teach at my institute, then I start to just and I start reading about this topic. I just read the concept about that topic. So gradually and slowly, I learned and now it becomes my habit. So if I feel anything like if I stuck somewhere, so of course I just take a help of Google, Chat GPT, or videos are available on YouTube where you can learn whatever you want to learn. So if you talk about what the time I have given to improve myself, to nothing, but now I am thinking I have to improve myself a lot, so that's why I'm just covering a vocabulary. I'm just focusing to the impacting the words, that words I have to use in my conversation. So now I'm just giving a time for improve myself because I'm also student of the competitive exam. For me, it is very it is
Okay.
difficult to just manage your time. Yes.
Okay.
So by the way, what is your journey? How did you learn that language?
Actually, I have started to learn this language for last 2024, but I did not make consistency because of my kids are
Mhm.
very small. I have mother, I have told you I have mother of two kids, so they are very small. So
Mhm.
sometimes it's very difficult for me to make maintain my time. Okay, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Hello.
Okay, no issue. Yes, yes. Your camera is off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh,
You are not visible.
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, yeah. Everything is fine.
Okay. Yeah, whatever actually. Yeah, I have started my journey last 2024, but sometime I did not
Mhm.
make my consistency because my child did not allow me to make my time. That's all. And sometimes it's like gap like 1 to 2 months, like 1 week. and that's all. But whenever I get time, then I restarted my journey again.
Hmm. So, what do you think? What is more important thing to improve, to just help you to improve your fluency and your speaking things?
I
What
think
you assume?
according
What
to
is?
my, yeah, yeah,
Mhm,
according to any language, there are four pillars like a reading, writing, speaking, and
mhm,
what is four one I'm forgetting. But yeah, but more is like a speaking part because
mhm,
if you do because we like if you talk if you to want to talk with someone, there will be no required to reading and writing. Here
mhm,
you to have to speak because many people actually before speaking and coming to the platform, I can understand what people are speaking and what is written in like a textbook, but I could not speak a single word. I am just
mhm,
whenever I started when someone is whenever I go to my like a son's school, then teacher started to talk with me in English. At that time what happened with me, I'm uttered to speak a word and I started to speak in a Hindi, but now whenever I start to my like learning this language, what I can speak with that person, it's not matter I'm speaking wrong or right, but I can speak. I get
mhm.
a confidence.
Yes. Yeah, that is reality. You know what? In a starting time, everybody makes mistakes. I think this is a part of journey. And once we learn, then of course, this is a habit. We have to, and we will make a mistake. So we have to avoid such of things. What we are speaking, it doesn't matter. At least we should speak. Once you started speaking, you get a confidence. And once you amass your confidence, then of course, you will be learn more and you will be speak more because now you just know that if I speak then I'm able to learn, if I listen then I'm able to speak. So of course you start working on that field. So this is very important to start speaking. Anyone they are, if learning they are only, so they are not going to speak that proper language, because that is my real example. I had given a 6 month in one institute, but to be honest I wasn't able to speak that language just because of just because of one reason,
Yes, yes.
because I was not speaking proper way. When someone is speaking in front of to me, I am able to understand what she is speaking, what he is speaking, but once it comes to me, I wasn't able to speak that language. So first you have to build yourself and start speaking whatever you learn. It doesn't matter, you have to transform yourself into that speaking field. Then you are able to get the proper we can proper maintain the consistency and relation between the language and spoken things. Because there's a school, there's a lot of teacher who has a good command at that language, but still they are unable to speak that language because just because of to practice. So practice is very important. If you learn today one topic, then you have to speak that topic a lot.
Yes, yes.
Hmm. So tell me about your Jharkhand. We have talked more about just like this language. Tell me about your Jharkhand. You belong to Jharkhand, na? So how just you are fond of to adopting a culture. So just tell me about your culture.
Actually, I'm not basically from because I'm not born and brought up here, but I have my marriage is here and I have completed my studies. But yeah, in a Jharkhand,
Mm-hmm.
you can see like a Adivasi culture. I don't understand their language like a Santhali and whatever their language, but you can see
Mm-hmm.
greenery in everywhere. Like I live in a
Okay.
Jamshedpur. It is famous for like a greenery. We also know it's a mini Mumbai. And
Okay.
there is one company like a Tata Steel who maintain the city. There is only in the whole India one
Hmm.
company who maintain their city. You can see everywhere clean and also they you can see in a culture they are like a many people related to any community, any religions, they are live very happily together and they celebrate all the festival and all the things together. So you can say that
Hmm.
you can see like a mini India in like in my city.
Jharkhand.
Yes.
Okay. That's a pretty good. That's a good. Okay. So what is your native language?
My main native language is Bhojpuri.
Bhojpuri. So you basically belong to Bihar. I think Bihar is a Bhojpuri language.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I belong to
Okay.
Bihar.
Okay, so Bihar is nearby Jharkhand, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, actually, Jharkhand is also a part of Bihar before the like
Okay.
it, it's a division comes from like a 2001, and it's also part from Bihar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I read in Constitution. Okay, so is there any question you want to ask me here?
Mm. So okay, so what do you what do you think? So what do you advise your student if they ask you, how can I improve your speaking part? So
Hmm.
what did you advise them?
Yeah, first thing is that, you know what, for beginner, it's very important just maintain the consistency because this is not
Yes,
an overnight journey. We cannot learn that language within overnight. So first we have to be patient. If we start this learning, so of course we cannot learn that language in within a 24 hours. You have to give your time. You have to give your proper attention. So my first advice for learner and the students, just give your time. At least 30 minutes you have to give in each day. And then you day by day, after 15 days, you have to compare yourself from where I have started and now from where I am. When you find the difference between your previous days and nowadays, then you start working more harder. Okay, so that is my rule as well. Once I start teaching, I never just impose my student. No, you have to learn that. You have to speak that. First, you create your interest into that language because this is very important. You know what? The people are just thinking English is very important language. That's why they start learning that language. But I think
yes, yes.
first they have to
Mm,
create their interest in that language, and that
mm,
language automatically you have speak. Okay,
yes,
just because of your interest,
mm,
because we are living that culture. Like my native language is Hindi. Is nobody here who teaches me no, you have to speak in Hindi. I just listen more and more.
yes,
So same things you have to apply this language. Just don't impose yourself. Just start practicing, just start listening, start creating your interest, and automatically you will learn that language. It's not
yes,
rocket science, but the people are making this is a very rocket science. Whose people belong to, we can say that rural area, yeah, we can say that Hindi medium background. Like me, I belong to Hindi medium background. I never study in English medium background. So for me, it was very difficult to immerse myself into that language. But now I'm speaking, I shocked. Wow, now I'm speaking, I'm able to understand. Now I'm not perfect, but yeah, of course, I'm able to understand what the people are speaking in front of to me, and it is very big task for me. So of course, everybody can learn that language. Just maintain your consistency, just create your interest, and everybody do that.
yes. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay, then
Okay.
can.
Yeah, of course, we can wind up this session. It's not a big deal. By the way, this is very random conversation with you, and it is very nice conversation. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes,
Have a
same
good
here.
day. Bye bye.
Okay,
Take care. Yeah.
okay then. Okay, bye bye.
Okay.